Hello everyone and welcome to my TJ Silver channel, and today I just want to do a very short video on Mica Shift. So straight to it, I have here some Primo graphite pearl and it is rolled out on a number 1 and a number 2, and I've put those two together, and I have a makings machine, so they are the two thickest settings basically. Stuck them together. It's only a small piece because it is really just a very quick video. Now all you need now is something to make an impression. Doesn't matter what you use. You can use texture mats. I have a couple of these core rollers which are very good for impressions, but anything that will make a fairly good impression in there, because like very similar to the technique Mica, you will be shaving off layers of the clay, and you want the impression to have obviously been able to embed itself quite well. So I'm just going to go straight in there. I'm actually using this Core Tools one, and I'm hoping that it's going to show up quite well on this graphite pearl. And all you do is just make sure that you are giving a very good deep impression, like so. And there you go. I mean, it's lovely on its own, I think, this one anyway, but we're going to be taking slithers off of it. And what I will do is just show you this, just so you can get you see it's a wonderful texture. I love this one. Very mesmerising. This one here is a flexible blade, and all I'm going to do is just take little bits off at a time without going too deep, and just slowly removing the top layer. And put that to one side. Sometimes you can get a nice, impression, and you can use those slithers as well. But you just want to be able to get it to a point where you can still see the actual impression of the pattern that you've used. So you want to be a bit careful, but like I say, it's just about taking it down so far. And what's great is obviously if you're doing it like this with one colour, then make a mistake, roll it out, start again. So no worries of is it perfect, is it great. I don't do perfect. I try to, but it never quite works. But I just like to have fun. So let's take this off here. And what I would then suggest you do, just so as you can get a nice flat impression, is take anything you like, whether it's just a plain piece of paper. I have here, this is some deli paper, which is not unsimilar to baking paper. Just lay a piece on there, and you can just slowly start to burnish it, and you can use anything you like for that. You could use a roller, and I wouldn't suggest that you actually roll it because you don't want to distort it, but just slowly give it a little bit of a push down. And once you see that paper's pretty much the same colour, and you'll see what I mean, because there's no sort of like, you can tell that there's no air under there, or once you get it to a level you're happy with, you could always use one of these blocks, which would be quite a good idea. That way you can just burnish how you like, and it just flattens it out. And there's I think this is a great technique, and I've done a couple of little bracelets using this, and it really is quite effective. And people do think that it's like a hologram almost. It's a wonderful technique. There we go, that's quite flat. And there, as you can see, you still have that wonderful pattern, but it's nice and smooth, which I think is absolutely wonderful. Now a little bit of a twist to this. Last week we looked at a technique called Mica, and this week we're doing the Mica Shift. And what I did was did a bit of Mica, but I also did it with the pearl, or the mica clay, which is in this case is graphite pearl, antique gold and peacock pearl. And then I've obviously imprinted it with a impression there, and again sort of shaved off the layers, and that gives you a slightly different look, because then you've got the different colours coming through. So that is something else you can do if you want to. So there you go. I hope that's helped, but if there's any questions, please do ask, leave them in the comments below, and enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.